It's really bright right now. Hey, welcome back. So one of the reasons I wanted to go ahead and talk to you about it today is why should everybody learn how to code? And the one reason I think that everybody needs to learn how to code is because I feel like a lot of people don't really understand on how powerful understanding how to manipulate data in software on the web or in your iPhone application or Android application. And one reason why I say that is that it's kind of taken by storm. There's like for instance, there's 16 billion apps, on the iPhone alone. Each app doing all different types of stuff. Being able to program is pretty much something where you kind of break down things into a list of steps and then carry them out in a programmatic manner. The manner that you use is based on the language that you're looking to go ahead and use. If you want to use a language that is easy to use and beginner friendly, you would use something like Python. But not all applications are available for Python. Python is a language that is considered, like a general purpose language, that takes advantage of visually making sure that things are easy to be understood and carried out without any errors, But you can't use Python for like making like a website. You would need to use something like JavaScript, and JavaScript is a programming language that's specifically made for the web. It is the bread and butter of the browser. It is in every application for all types of devices that need to communicate with servers and clients all over the world. So it's probably one of the largest, widely used applications, programming languages. And one reason why I try to say these things is that I really feel that, when it comes down to the next generations, the next years on different people growing up and they're doing their own things, I think that we might have it where you might be able to take the time right now, a year or two to learn, how to program. And then you can get your friends together and you guys can make applications that would be able to not only provide some sort of value to people around you, but you might be able to make a living with your family. Right now people are at home and they're not necessarily sure on what the future may hold. It would be great if your application was hooked up to the cloud, for example, and it provided some sort of service. Maybe it could be a service that handles organization, productivity. It could be the same exact applications that are out there, but does a little bit things differently for your audience. You can take advantage of the social media APIs that are from their websites and create applications that allow people to be more efficient with that. You can also go ahead and you can create a video game, that basically is connected to the web and allows people to play on your phone or on your app, on your desktop. There's just so many things can go on. You don't necessarily need to have like a blog, but when it comes down to building an application, a blog is a great place to start to understand how programming languages actually work, because I think that you would have to you would keep up with your blog, and your blog will be like your notebook. And like every time you open your notebook, you need to write something. You need to understand how that when you write something to your memory or into your computer, that you're having some sort of database that's basically keeping track of that. And I think that for me, I was able to learn on the job or learn on the fly, and that was really allowed things like the things all the information I had was just in time. It really allowed for me to maintain or retain the understanding of these concepts rather than having them inside a classroom setting. So when I talk about programming, I really feel like I want to make sure that if I make a video or I talk about some things, I can teach someone in a way that it makes it much more entertaining, much more easy to understand, and it's not scary. So I've been trying. So basically, what I want to go ahead and do in the next video, I'm going to talk about Python and like why I think you should try out using Python, and I'm gonna go over some of the things, and I'll probably even make some videos of me actually writing some Python code and putting things together for a small, demo. So see.